Hello guys, hello everybody and welcome back in a new video on my YouTube channel. Today guys I'm gonna show you the trades that I took last week, but well, I didn't take any trade, and I'm gonna show you the trades that I'm gonna take the next week, this upcoming week. Guys, last week I didn't catch any trade because the market didn't give me any entry signal on two of my favorite pairs. But then the other two pairs were not successful, so I didn't take any trade because I didn't have any confirmation, and this was nice because I avoided two losses and I missed two opportunities. So two is 0. So guys, let's start this video by talking about last week trades. So my favorite pair was Euro AUD. Euro AUD was my first pair because guys, I wanted to have a retest on the daily of this zone. I wanted this to reject this area of interest right here, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to identify areas of interest and how to draw these boxes. So this was my area of interest with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches and more when we go to the left. I wanted to go to the EMA, to the 50 EMA, as you guys can see, because I have the 50 EMA, to retest it, to reject the area of interest and the EMA, and then go to the downside. Or the second thing that I wanted to was a break out of this neckline of this head and shoulders on the daily, to retest and then to go short. It never happened, so I didn't catch the trade. As you guys can see, this was a head, left head, right shoulder. It never tested it, so we never took the trade. Now, we hop on the USD CHF, which was the second pair which I was interested in. This one, Alex took this trade, and Alex also posted on his Telegram group about Euro AUD, and these were my favorite two pairs. Alex, if you're watching my videos, please tell me, man. Please tell me, and I fly over to Miami and I see you in the pink Bugatti, you know? Well, just kidding. I know he doesn't watch my videos. It would be nice if he watches my videos, but this just explains, guys, how I'm good in this strategy and how I learned this strategy from him. So, USD CHF, we have the weekly bullish, but the daily was bearish because we see was bullish, new higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low. What I wanted to see was a break out of this zone like we had here on the 1 hour time frame, a retest along with the EMA, and then to go short. We never had the retest, so we never took the trade. Alex took this trade, but with a 4 hour time frame being bullish. I never take a trade if my two consecutive time frames aren't in sync. What I mean about that is, if we have the weekly, like here, bullish, the daily bearish, and the 4 hour bullish, I'm not gonna take the trade, guys. I'm not gonna take the trade because the weekly is bullish, the 4 hour is bullish, so we have two time frames in sync, but not two consecutive time frames in sync, because I want the weekly bullish and the daily bullish, or weekly bearish and the daily bearish, to take the trade. Or I want the daily bearish and the 4 hour bearish, the daily bullish and the 4 hour bullish to take the trade. But I can't have the weekly bullish and the 4 hour bullish, but the daily bearish to take the trade, because these, the weekly and the 4 hour, are not two consecutive time frames. So that's why I didn't catch the trade. Alex did, but it wasn't in my strategy, so I didn't take the trade. He opened the position like here, I believe, with a stop loss above here, and the take profit was here. It was a 1, 2, 3 risk reward, like he said. So this, I didn't take it. Now let's go to GU. GU, as you guys can see, On the daily was bullish. I wanted to have a retest of this area of interest. No, this area of interest. This area of interest. We had the retest of this area of interest, as you guys can see, but I didn't take the trade because the 4-hour was bearish. Because the 4-hour was bearish, so we didn't have 2 consecutive time frames in sync. But now, guys, I'm gonna show you how to draw these areas of interest. But first, I'm gonna take out my old areas of interest, and I'm gonna show you guys. So, the weekly is bearish. Okay, the weekly is bearish. Daily is, the daily is bullish, as you can see. The 4-hour is, we're gonna see that later. Now we go to the daily. The daily, we were here. If you go to the replay, we were here last week. So we drag our box, we put it right here, and then we go to the left. 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches. We got more when we go to the left. So areas of interest are zones used as support or resistance before. A right area of interest has at least 3 touches or 3 elbows on this zone. So as you guys can see, we have 1 touch, 1 clear touch here, and another clean touch here, some strange touches that I don't count, 3 touches, 4 touches, 5 touches, 6 touches, 7 touches, and we got more when we go to the left. So this, guys, is a beautiful area of interest on the daily time frame. We mark these areas of interest on the weekly and the daily time frames because, as I written here, we buy or sell at a weekly or daily area of interest. We don't go under these 2 time frames. We don't buy at a 4-hour area of interest. We don't buy at a 1-hour area of interest. We only buy at a weekly or daily area of interest. Then, guys, we go to the 1-hour time frame and we have to see a rejection from this level. I want a bullish engulfing candlestick when I buy and a bearish engulfing candlestick when I sell in the market. So on the 1-hour time frame, what I was expecting was a shift of structure, as we had here. Look, this one was bearish, now it's bearish, still bearish, now it went bullish with a higher high, higher low, and as I said before, we enter when there is a bullish engulfing candlestick. Look at this beautiful example here. You see this big candlestick, this blue candlestick is a bullish engulfing candlestick. It engulfed the previous candlestick and the other one. So this is a clear confirmation to take the trade. We enter the position here, stop loss 5 pips below this one. So 1, 2, 3, 7 here. Now we put our take profit at least 1 to 2 risk to reward. So this trade was a 1 to 3 risk to reward if I had to take it. I didn't take it because the 4-hour time frame when I was about to enter was still bearish, so I didn't take the trade. Now let's go to my next week pairs. Now, guys, I showed you how to enter the market when there is a shift of structure on the 1 hour. So the 1 hour goes or bullish or bearish, where we want to go, and then we have to wait for a bullish or bearish engulfing candlestick to enter the market. And then I showed you how to identify good areas of interest. Now let's hop on my favorite pairs for next week, starting with 2 JPY pairs. My first one is GBP JPY. We go to the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame is bearish because I count this right here, I count this as an elbow because there's more than 1 candlestick. So yeah, this for me is an elbow. You cannot count this as an elbow. I personally do. Everybody does like what he wants in trading. So the weekly time frame is bearish, the daily is bearish, the 4-hour is bearish. Now on the weekly I go and drag an area of interest. I create my area of interest. But how and where are you gonna say? Well, I take the big rectangle, I put it on the lower high to the lower low, I drag this box to the left, and then I go from the bottom to the upside and mark my areas of interest. So I remove this box because honestly I don't need the box, and we see this beautiful area of interest. 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, and 4 touches on the weekly time frame. Because the higher the time frame, the more respected the area of interest is. Now we go to the daily. The daily, 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches, 5 touches, and we go more when we go to the left. So this is a beautiful area of interest on the daily and on the weekly time frame. So now we go to the weekly and we see this candlestick. This is a rejection candlestick from the area of interest. So this means that next week this time frame may go to the downside. So now we go to the daily. The daily, we see we also have a rejection. We go to the 4-hour. The 4-hour, as you can see, is bearish because bullish, new higher high because it body closed before above the other one. Now we body closed before under the higher low, so now this time frame is bearish. Now what am I gonna wait for is on the 1-hour time frame. I want to have a retest of the area of interest, then let's hear a bearish engulfing candlestick that engulfs the previous one. But why? Because we already have the shift of structure. This, the 1-hour, is bearish. So now we have to retest this zone, and then I want a bearish engulfing, and then I will enter this trade. So this is my favorite pair for the week, with a stop loss put above this previous structure, 5 pips. So from here we are at 65, we go to 70 pips. Now we go to the daily or the weekly where we're gonna sell, and then we put the take profit to the previous structure on the weekly, on the daily. So now what are we gonna wait for is a retest, 1-hour bearish engulfing, and I'm gonna take this trade because it's a beautiful trade. I believe that this is gonna be a winner trade. Now I'm gonna put my alarm here, right here. I'm gonna put my alarm. So now when it goes there, I'm gonna wait for a bearish engulfing to then take the trade and set and forget, guys. It's that simple. Now we go to Euro JPY. Euro JPY is quite similar to GBP JPY, but on the weekly we have this cleaner structure than the other one. It's cleaner than GBP JPY. Weekly bearish, daily bearish, 4-hour bearish. Is quite the same as the other one. So now, guys, we go to the weekly. We identify our zone, like I said before, 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. Daily, 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a good area of interest. Now, what I'm gonna wait for this week is 1-hour time frame, as simple as it gets. We are already at our area of interest, so I'm gonna wait for a bearish engulfing and then take the trade. Set and forget. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, I'm gonna put the stop loss here, and then I'm gonna wait for my bearish engulfing. So this is my second pair for the week, which I believe is gonna be a beautiful trade for next week with a 1 to 2 trade, while the other one is a 1 to 3. So let's see what the market gives to us. Now let's go to Euro CAD. We have the weekly bullish, but I'm gonna look for buys because the daily is weekly is bearish, the daily is bullish, so I'm gonna wait for a pullback to this area of interest and then buy. So this can be a 122.5 because I need to wait for a pullback here, a rejection candlestick, a retest, and then go to the upside. This is easy. Now let's go to my third pair, which is AUD USD, which is also a short trade. Beautiful trade, I believe also, but my first three are these ones. So AUD USD, as you can see, weekly bearish, daily bearish too, 4-hour bearish too. Now I'm gonna wait for a pullback to my area of interest, entry signal, and then go bearish. So this can be an easy trade, I believe so, and yeah, let's see this week. Now guys, I'm gonna show you what you don't have to do if you wanna play safe in the trading markets. So GBP AUD, we see here we have weekly time frame bullish, daily time frame bullish, 4-hour time frame bullish. But what am I gonna take? A short trade. I'm gonna take a short trade only if on the 1-hour time frame it's gonna break out of this big zone, break, retest the area of interest, and then could go to the downside to my area of interest on the daily, and then I'm gonna buy here if it gives me confirmation, entry signal, and all the things like we've seen in EuroCAD. But now we can capitalize even off of retests and pullbacks to the area of interest. So you don't have to wait to the area of interest and then buy. No, you can make money even when it goes to the area of interest. I'm not suggesting you guys to take this type of trades because these are counter trend trades. The one that Alex calls degen trades, but he took a lot of degen trades like this one on the 100 to 1 million series. So you can capitalize with them. So these trades, you have to take them only if you wanna make some fun money, if you wanna have some fun in trading, because sometimes trading can be boring. It can be boring, believe me. So what I'm gonna wait for is break out of this structure, retest, then go bearish with a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio trade. Now guys, I'm gonna show you that I took a trade like this one, a counter trend trade last 2 weeks, I believe, which was here. I went on the 1 hour here. Yeah, it was the 1 hour time frame, and then I'm gonna put a picture that I took the exact day where I took the trade, because I always take pictures of my trades before and after. So here I believe it was like this. I did something like this. I wanted to have a break like we had here, a retest along with the EMA, and then bearish engulfing, and then I took the trade. As easy as it gets. But guys, don't take this type of trades if you don't have, if you don't want to have fun in the market, because these are funny trades. So, as I said, this week I'm gonna wait for GJ, Euro JPY, which are my first two pairs, and then Euro CAD, which is my third pair, and then I will see also AUD and GBP AUD. So guys, I created a community for you, set and forget guys, or even other people that trade like us, that wanna talk about trades, that wanna talk with me on Telegram about the market and everything. So if you go down to the descriptions of this video, you're gonna see a link, a Telegram link to a group, a community created for you guys, where we're gonna put our trading ideas, where I'm gonna put my trading ideas, where you are gonna be notified when I'm gonna post a new video, and I can talk to you guys every day. So guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Last video had 1500 views, which is a lot. I didn't expect much love from you guys. So we also have 146 subscribers. I believe that with this video, which I believe is a bomb video because it's so nice, it's a beautiful video, you can learn from this video. And for sure guys, I'm gonna make a full video on the strategy later on. But this video, you can learn from it, and also you can see the markets that I'm gonna trade next week. So guys, thank you so much for viewing this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment as always. Yet, please do so. Thank you so much guys. See you in the next week. Bye bye guys.